Hi there and welcome to this quick video about the Collaboration Junkie DANCE framework for awesome strategic referral partnerships. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to describe each step so you can get an idea of what's entailed in the framework and why it's so important. And if you want to know more, you can always book onto one of our longer free workshops where we explain this in a bit more detail. So we start with discovery, and this is all about discovering who an ideal partner for you is and why they would want to work with you, which I call a partner value proposition. First and foremost on this though, you want absolute clarity on why you're looking to partner. For most people I work with, it's lead generation, but it could be how qualified you want those leads. It could also be that maybe you're looking for people to enhance your own service offering. So having clarity around who your partners are and why is a key thing. And then moving on to that lead generation, those referral partners. First of all, we need to look at who your ideal clients are, the ones that you really want to work with, or at least the ones you want to be targeting to work with through this partner channel, because being specific really helps. Is then looking at which partners are out there that have the shared same end goal for the client that you do, which ones are part of that other similar overall process that you're solving. Because those ones, that's where the secret sauce is. The ones that you make look good, that's where your partner value proposition lies. And it's absolutely crucial to get this right so that we're speaking in the language of the partner, not selling direct to their client. The final thing that kind of goes in this discovery piece, though, is really understanding what your values are. Because if you want successful long-term partnerships that feel enriching and deliver amazing results, then working with people that share your beliefs and values is a great way to achieve this. Assembly, all about the systems that we need to build trust with our partners, which is absolutely vital in any relationship. If you're going to be forming long-term partnerships and putting the effort in, then trust is going to be key if you don't want your partners leaving you. So this stuff doesn't win you partnerships necessarily, but it does keep them there. And it's all about doing lots and lots of the little things right. And believe me, this makes a huge difference, because when your systems break down and you're not doing what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, it becomes, these niggles can grow and grow with partners, and that's not what you want. So it's looking at everything that we need, all the things that impact our partners, the tracking of data, the structure of your partnerships is set up, to the financial side of it, and making sure that they're absolutely right. One thing I would say though is about simplicity. Okay, keeping it simple for you, particularly at the start, can be crucial. I always say it's better to have a spreadsheet you use than a CRM system that you don't. But then also looking at how we scale our partner program so that it doesn't break the business accordingly. And what do we need to do at each step to continuously improve and deliver that enhanced, consistent level of service to our partners. And from the systems in assembly, we move on to the communication processes in nurturing. And this is all about how we develop our relationships with our partners. And it's important that we do this from way before they're a partner, all the way through the journey. And so it's from looking at things like first outreach and how do we set expectations and what's our partner onboarding experience like, all the way through to how we develop and nurture those relationships. It's about looking at it in different formats as well. So what are the transactional communications that we can put in place that can be either automated or semi-automated or templated? But then in this digital age, it's all too easy to forget that people buy from people. So how are we doing the more nurturing side of the relationship and forming those tighter bonds? What are we doing to develop those personal relationships? How can we do things that show that we're really interested in our partners and what's going on in their world? Remember, curiosity is the birthplace of opportunity, and opportunity is never as rife as it is with a successful partnership. And with all this relationship building stuff, it's still about having processes in place. It's about making sure that we do the things that we want to do and we'd like to think we will do anyway, but just having a processes in place that means we remember to do them consistently. So once we know who our partners are and we've got the systems and processes in place, it's then all about activating the partnership. And this is where C comes in, connection. how do you help your partners connect you to their audience? And it's where the magic really happens, but all too often it doesn't, and partnerships just fizzle out because this level of support isn't provided. And I split this up into one of two ways. The first one being what I call partner facing support. So this is like almost like sales training for your partners. And remember, just because you're dealing potentially with a senior figure within a partner, if it's their teams that are implementing the partnership, then they're the ones that maybe are going to need some extra support. So it's letting them know how and when to refer you and why that's important. It's giving them all that level of support. It's about being built into your partner's processes so that referring you just happens seamlessly. You might think it's obvious, but it's not. It's not common sense, it's your experience. And so giving your partners and their teams the benefit of your experience will only help you get the results that you both want from that partnership. The second aspect of this connection piece is audience facing support. So this is how can you proactively get in front of your partner's audience, whether it's events, whether it's published content. Essentially, how can you become the marketing person within your partner's best friend? Because if you've got your partner value proposition right back at the discovery stage, they will actively want to get you in front of their audience because you're delivering value in a way that adds value to them. So really making sure you're giving your partners all the support they need is the absolute key in a successful partnership. And finally, we come to E for engagement, going out there and getting partners. And you know what? It's actually quite a simple strategy. First and foremost, we leverage what we already have, our trusted networks and our trusted introductions. And then as we build social proof, we're able to then look at tactics to amplify that message. Where can you really, really increase your voice within your target partner space? Alongside that, it's always making sure we come back to the partner value proposition, that we're talking in partner language, not client language. And because of that, making sure that you've got the right supporting materials in place, because newsflash, they're not your standard company brochure. That talks in client language, not partner language. So once we've got all the other aspects of the program in place, you're able to then put together something really comprehensive, which means having partner conversations feels like a conversation about an opportunity. It doesn't feel like a sales conversation. If you ever feel like you're pitching a partnership opportunity or selling a partnership opportunity, then stop, because you shouldn't. Yes, you might have to lead a conversation, but it shouldn't ever feel like a sales pitch. So that's it. That's the entirety of my dance framework, from discovery through assembly, nurturing, connection and engagement. Look, if you'd like to know more about this, we run free monthly workshops around this framework, but of course, day to day, we're actively supporting businesses to implement this stuff, either in one-to-one or one-to-teams or through our group programs. So if you'd like to know more about any of those, then get in touch or follow us on the YouTube channel or connect on LinkedIn. Look forward to seeing you again.